And we are off. Car is packed. We have food, we have clothes, we have drinks, we have anything that you can think of, because the place that we're going is a full kitchen, like the whole shebang. She's trying to get in her own car.
It's all lies. It's all lies. He's gonna help. I don't want to do it myself. Gracias a Dios.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna do your tires.
Yes. Oh, I mean,
Good
tires.
people. Right.
Just kidding.
Put in the air.
Oh, he's gonna pump it up.
So we are all ready to head to Vegas. We are excited. We are pumped up, ready to go.
Are you gonna get in? How you feeling, man? Miss Red Lip?
I feel amazing.
We're serving leopard tonight?
We are
That's-
serving leopard. It's on the menu tonight.
Wow.
A whole dish. 5-course meal.
I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done. Check, please. I'm done.
We are on our way to hit the street. They
Streets ain't
not
ready.
ready. They not ready, and they outside thinking that they ready, but they not.
They're not.
No. So we're on our way to get some food. Yes. And just find some music and have a good time. So yesterday I didn't record as much. We just kind of chilled, went to the cigar lounge. We talked. We met some people.
True. That's
Yeah,
true.
very good conversation though. We were very in the moment.
Did we get any? I was gonna say, I don't even think we got any photos. The gentleman got photos.
Yes, there was a
He
gentleman.
said we're gonna end up somewhere unexpected, which scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
Did
So if
scare
you
me a little
see
bit.
us out there on the internet, that's not us. That is not us.
Don't tag us.
That is lookalikes.
Don't tag.
But yeah, he did get a photo.
He did.
But it was really good conversation. I really did have a good time. Just sitting there talking.
It was a good time.
No pressure.
It was a good
Yeah.
time. I enjoyed my Capri Sun. They were clowning me about my drinking abilities, and you know, you have to know your levels, and so my level is about an alcoholic Capri Sun. So it is what it is.
Right, that's true. I guess I would prefer you to know your levels,
Yes.
accept it, than to.
You don't be carrying
go
me out in your
overboard.
handbag.
Yeah, I
like
don't- I
that's
can't
not
do all
cute.
that, no.
I don't get paid to babysit anymore.
No,
No.
I'm not doing that.
My prices are too high. So, yeah, good time. We need to do better with our vlogging. We need to be
do.
on it because neither of us
do.
thought about it whatsoever.
No.
Yeah.
We'll
so-
get some footage today
Lots
to
of
make up for
footage.
yesterday. Yeah.
Definitely. But
This
yeah,
is like our last night.
last night.
So sad.
I know, but we're gonna go hard because we kind of needed a refund for yesterday because
Yes.
we had scheduled dancing, shaking of tail feathers and whatnots, and we ended up sitting for 16 hours waiting on our friends to make the call. And tonight, no,
We're not waiting.
We're making the call.
We don't wait like looking like this.
We AT&T right now, okay? We making calls.
We making calls.
Matter of fact, put yourself on hold.
Yes.
Because we're making the call. And
yes.
So we're gonna properly nourish ourselves, and so we can properly
we can twerk
shake
and drop it. Basically,
yes.
That's what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna drop it like it's lukewarm because I don't really have the skills. But I will definitely.
And then I'll just drop it like it's hot. And we're just gonna cover both of us. Yeah. Just make it for both of us.
Yep. Make sure we get a pan later so we can get the full outfits. We'll have to make sure we do that.
Oh yes. We'll do that as well. So we are on our way.
Can I just hop the fence? Can I hop the Meridian and just go? Okay, because I just feel uncomfortable. Okay.
Don't cry.
Ooh, we did that.
Don't cry.
We're
on our way back.
I have a sleep deprivation hangover. My body is used to a good 9 hours a night, and yeah,
not on vacation.
No,
especially not on.
I think we're here.
Oh,
are we?
Awesome.
Oh, are we?
I feel like it's in there.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, my bad. I don't see anything remotely looking like Starbucks back there, and it said we were here. Yeah, I was totally that. Oh,
yeah,
no,
it's
that's
in there.
Did you
I'm
see
sure
it?
It's right there.
Okay, because I can't see it. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta trust her.
Trust and
Google.
believe. Oh, drive through. Look at that VIP parking. Yeah, so this, I feel like we went adequately hard. I feel like we did that thing.
We didn't do any dancing, which was on our list.
That was Mission Impossible.
Right, but I feel like because it's still kind of, I feel like Vegas is just now like 50% opening up. So maybe the dancing isn't as like available as I'm used to in my other visits.
Yeah.
But we still had a good time.
We did. We made it to the pool, which was on my bucket list. That pool was phenomenal.
It was. It was really nice. And then what else? We met some people. Good conversation.
Very good conversation.
And then we met some not so desirable people. But it was fun to like banter.
It was still a moment.
It was
a memory.
A moment. Yeah, something that we're not going to forget.
We will never seared in our memories.
Yes, for life. And then even for me, I hate to say this, but his name, I feel like he has just made it bad for everyone else named that. I'm gonna be like traumatized.
Yeah, if you hear that name.
Yeah.
And
be like, oh no, I can't talk. No, I can't.
And I want to emphasize this, and I don't think I can emphasize it enough, but the importance of side teeth. I think, I've expressed dental care is important.
It's important. And the funny thing is that I've heard you talk about that, and I'm just like, I haven't really encountered people with
people
missing
always
side
say,
teeth.
what's your deal with the side teeth thing? Like, is it a shtick? It's a real thing.
It is. Now that I've seen it, I'm like,
you just continuously get drawn to it.
Yeah.
You'll be in conversations.
And it's so dark. So it's like, I see it. Like, don't laugh too hard. Like, just a small laugh.
And I feel badly because not everyone can afford, dental, but preventative measures are very important.
Preventative measures. Floss every night.
Floss, yeah.
Brush your teeth.
Brush them.
Get an electronic toothbrush. They do wonders.
You're going to smell terrible, but if you're going to skip a brushing, skip the morning. This is the reason. If you go to bed,
it just sits.
It sits on your teeth all night long. And see, during the day when you're talking, there's a normal salivation process. And the salivation is constantly cleaning your teeth. That's actually part of what the saliva does. I have a dental background. I did some time in a dental office in 1998. But it kind of naturally cleans. But when you sleep, you think about it, most people's mouth open, therefore it gets dry. So the salivation is not occurring the way it would during the daytime. So now it's sitting there dormant, and that's the beginning of plaque. So it just, you gotta do 2 brushings a day. But if you're gonna skip one, skip the morning. You're gonna offend everyone with your breath. But if you're gonna skip the morning.
And I also feel like even if you do skip, you can still use mouthwash.
There's mouthwash. There's a scalding hot coffee, swirl it around. Something.
Just even water. Just something. And just briskly go through the teeth.
Scrape that tongue with the tongue scraper. Something.
Yeah, don't forget the tongue.
Yeah.
Don't. That's where the bad breath is.
Yes, there's a lot.
Okay.
Do you know the test for bad breath? If you don't know,
What?
A professional told me this. You lick the back of your hand.
Oh God.
Let it dry a little bit, and then you do the. And if there's an odor,
God.
that's what your breath smells like.
I feel like you should blast that on social media. That will help the world.
Because people do this. No.
Right. That would help the world.
If it's in your saliva, that's what is in. That's the smell permeating from your mouth. So if you're horrified by that, the dry saliva smell,
then we're horrified.
We are in person.
It's
horrified.
like 10 times worse. I feel like
because it's behind the hot breath. You have the hot breath behind it, and then I know it took you to a dark place. It
did. Don't do it.
That's the one good thing about the mask, though, is that it does. There's a barrier.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No, it burns through the.
No, it goes through the mask. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, I'm safe. But then I experienced somebody, and I was like,
oh,
mask. What are you not doing? What?
It's beyond the
not?
mask. Yeah.
It just comes through. Like,
wow.
If it's that strong that it comes through your mask, my mask.
That's right. It's double mask. It penetrated double mask. Wow. How you feeling, Liz? Excited about your Starbucks?
Super excited.
I wouldn't know with the glasses and the mask, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, look into her eyes. Look at the excitement. Oh, my goodness. Is it going to be difficult to go back to regular life after the awesomeness that was the Yonci weekend? The Yonci experience?
So hard. It's so different. I might cry. I really might cry. I feel like when I get back and I sit on the couch or even at my desk, it's going to just start flowing.
It's flowing.
I'm going to do my life.
There's going to be moments where we're like, hey, you lit. Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
I'm going to have to just text you like, all right, it's time for us to talk.
Yes.
Like, it's our talk time.
I think we'll need a withdrawal process. What is that called? Like a
detox?
Detox, yeah. Just a slow, where they taper you off like a medicine. Yeah.
We do need that. We really need that.
Yeah, so that's necessary. All right, let's get some coffee in our lives. What would you give this Vegas trip?
Maybe like an 8. Like an 8. Yeah.
I would say a solid 8.
Yeah.
I think that truly, it's all about the company you keep.
Oh, definitely.
Because I've been to some phenomenal things, and I was like, this would just be amazing with the right people.
Yes. Yes. I've been on trips with the wrong people.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And it was not good during the whole entire thing. And you spent money on that?
I've been to Paris. No, Paris was fine company. I've been to Rome. Just amazing places, beautiful spots with the wrong company. And I kept thinking, with the right company, this would have been amazing.
You need laid back people, you know? And then I hate when people go on vacation, places like Rome or something. They're like, oh, I don't feel like walking. Well, what did you think people are doing here? To stay in our room? Or like they eat the basic, oh, let's go to McDonald's. You realize we can get McDonald's at home, right?
And McDonald's doesn't taste like McDonald's in Europe. So just put that out there.
Yeah.
The soda doesn't taste like the soda.
Right. Like you're there for the experience. So go experience it. Yeah. Finding a good vacation buddy is tough. Which is why I just bring my mom.
I think that it's very rare to find that middle ground. I feel like you and I were a good pair because we wanted equal parts rest and recover and then turn up.
Yes.
Like some people want to just rest the whole time, and then some people want to turn up the whole time. You need rest and recover between the turn ups.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. I definitely think that was a good time.
Definitely.
It's giving me life right now.
What is it?
It's a cheese Danish. I think if I sit here long enough, we'll just magically end up back in LA.
I hate to bust your bubble. You know, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news.
I fill up popcorn.
But it's not how it works. You know, you have to do the work.
With one foot in front of the other?
Yes, to get to your destination, you have to do your part. Yes.
You can have the vision and the dream, but until you put action behind that,
Right.
it's just a dream.
It's just a dream.
It was deep.
Yeah, I felt it. I felt like it was a message. Say goodbye.
Sayonara.
To Vegas. So we stopped at a diner to get some substance in our belly. It is.
I was not ready for that.
Oh no.
Even though I know it's fake, it's still disturbing. Like,
Yes.
anything catching your eye on the menu? No, nothing standing out. Are you regretting coming here?
Yes and no. It's an experience. But I mean, nothing's really feeling like it's gonna satisfy my appetite.
Are you alarmed about what could be happening in the kitchen? Or what might not be happening?
What might not be
That
happening
might-
in the kitchen.
We need the foot to be put into it. We need elbow grease. We need. I just noticed that these were 3D.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
It's gonna be interesting.
We were worried that we would come to harm in here, but hopefully you don't feel that fear for your life anymore. Girl, what you gonna get?
Cookies and cream.
Oh, nice.
Yes, cookies and cream. One scoop. So we stopped at a diner to get some substance in our belly.
Some very lightly seasoned substance.
It was rough. It was rough. I'll just say that. And you want to just show them? Yeah. Maybe one more time. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just in denial right now. I'm just
Yeah.
pretending that, like, if I give it a little bit of time,
You
it's
just
gonna
rub it down, talk to her gently.
It's okay, girl.
Like we are almost there. You know, we know that we ran you.
We pushed her too hard.
Yeah, yeah. And she has jumper cables, and we have someone that we think we're going to ask. A very nice gentleman that we spoke to us and things like that. But he has to have an SUV because this is an SUV.
A big car usually requires another big car to start it.
So that's a gamble. So I feel
Definitely
like
a
we
gamble.
have to have a plan B just in case. And so we're sitting here waiting for them to walk out because they were enjoying dessert, and we don't want to interrupt anyone's dessert time. That's just disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
And so that's what we're doing. We're just going to wait a while for them to come out. But we're in the middle of nowhere.
Very much the middle of nowhere.
Like mountains. Just a random.
There they are. There they are.
Oh, well, they're here. They're here. Okay. I see him.
What is the word, girl?
Yeah, we just got in the car.
And the battery good.
No clue. No clue. He's like, what? I don't have an SUV. It's a rental car. Oh, you feel how wobbly this sound feels?
Mm-hmm.
He said that he's like, let me just see. And he jiggled the cable. And as soon as I tried it, it worked. So he said that he came back just now, right when I got on the phone with you, and he was said that to tighten the connector or whatever, like tighten the cable to the pole, the little connector. Yeah. So I'm
what's to stop it from falling off while we're driving?
Oh, yeah. What is there to stop it?
It depends on what angle it's on. It shouldn't zoom to the point to where it'll fall off. It shouldn't be to where it'll fall off. It should be fine. You don't see any lights or anything like that on, right?
No.
Yeah, so yeah, you should be fine. Just have to get the cables tightened up to the post, that's all.
That's so sexy when a man knows about a car. Like, he walked out, he may as well be wearing a knight in shining armor outfit. And then we got him giving us the peace of mind that we were okay.
Right.
And it's down to just 2 hours now.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
You'll be fine.
Are you laughing at me?
I'm like,
I'm just so grateful. I just wanted to see a low number. It must be 1 something, not 2. The excitement was short-lived. Big Sean jiggled a cable and got us going.
and it jiggled right on out there.
Jiggled right on out there. And you had just asked, like, what's to keep it from stop, like, disconnecting while we're on the road. And
if you hit a good bump.
Yep. We hit that, and I said, we lost power. I just felt it.
From the middle lane.
From the middle lane.
Mm-hmm. And very busy traffic.
Very busy traffic. But fortunately,
that way for y'all to see that traffic.
So luckily it's not going fast, as you can see, but there's a lot of cars. There are a lot of cars. And I felt the car just power down, and then I saw the little battery light come on, and then I felt I had no power steering anymore. So I had to stay calm and maneuver to the side, and it was like the perfect storm where, or no, that would be the negative. It was like the perfect scenario to which we were going downhill, so I had the momentum of the hill. There was just enough shoulder, because any further, we would have been in an on-ramp coming on. And so we have nice little bit of shoulder. The sun is still out, as you can see, for now. And my dear passenger has AAA. So we are just patiently waiting.
We are protected.
She's not a panicker. Yeah, so
we're here.
That's a good thing.
And it was really nice that it was easy to get over.
Very easy.
People weren't like being buttholes and like not letting us
I had
over.
just enough battery juice to keep my hazards on, and then by the time we got over, they died.
Yeah.
So it was like the best of the worst case
Oh,
scenario.
and then her phone died.
That part.
So now her phone is dead.
And I had just purchased a battery charger case, and the battery charger case stopped working today. So normally I would have just, pop on the battery charger case, but that's not the case today because it's not working. So
So the devil's trying.
He's trying. He's
but
alive.
I mean, 2 godly people in this car. I mean, what you?
And can we focus on the fact that this is the golden hour for photography? And look at the beauty.
What?
Look at the melanin.
I need you to focus.
I am focusing on the radiant skin here. I'm
like, wait, what does the golden hour have to do with the car breaking down?
The lighting is amazing for this vlog episode portion.
So anyway, we are on the side of the road. We just wanted to, this little...
I think you should pan out and let them see the
vulture.
Beautiful... Yeah, he keeps hanging out. Android to flip. Look at that. Look at
this scenery.
That. I would roll the window down, but
yeah, we can't roll the window down.
But over here is beautiful too. This you were looking at that.
Yes, that's where I'm looking because
so bright.
Android gets it all. It's just
look at the view. I mean, if you're gonna break down in a beautiful place.
Right, all these mountains.
There's a city over that hill. I don't know if you can see it.
God's just shining down. Like, I got you. So we're just sitting here waiting for AAA. They should be here shortly. Maybe
break
like
out and show tunes.
20 minutes. So, yeah.
It makes for a good episode.
It does, you know? I mean, what a way to end.
Mm-hmm.
Just with a bang.
Just, yeah. And then we had a friend that we could FaceTime and talk us through what we could and couldn't do. So, you know, we're just covered on all ends. Just
right. Like we said, he tried. The devil tried, but
did. No
he
weapon
can't do it. Formed against
shall prosper.
Mm-mm.
It
So,
will work.
Now we're going to save my battery.
We are.
Because we both can't be.
Nope.
So
Not today,
we'll
Sam.
update you when we get going. I mean, I was a few tears, but
I thought you were about to hyperventilate.
I couldn't breathe. Like I had to grab onto the handle like I needed labor pains. Like, oh, how much further?
When you can't catch your breath, that's like the worst.
The worst.
I have a friend who I would be like, we need a safe word because I can't stop laughing. I can't
can
breathe.
you die from laughing?
I think you can. I mean,
That is,
yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a good way to go. Happy,
Right?
but
Tears in your eyes.
that shouldn't be
God.
possible. That really
Sorry.
shouldn't be possible.
Sorry. All right, so our saga is over at, I don't even know what time it is because my thing is dead and this is off. What time is it?
Like 8:35.
All right, it's 8:35. AAA never showed up. We have this wonderful officer here. Save the day with a pair of pliers.
Hold on, internet.
So, yeah, we get to go home now, see my
Yes.
child, and use the restroom. So,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No, not a problem at all.
All right, I'll
Safe,
give you one of
everybody.
these.
Don't drink and drive.
Yes, don't drink and drive, and keep pliers in your car.
Yes,
Okay, that's
yes.
what.
Save the day. I'll take that fist
Yes.
bump down.
Yes, thank you. All right, thank
Bye.
you.
You guys drive safe.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
My hero.
Is that AAA? Is that AAA coming?
Straight at the side of our car.
At the car? Maybe.
Is
He's so dark, I can't even see.
what is happening?
Are you feeling it? Oh, she's turning it up. I don't even know what this is.
It looks like I have a curl right here. She's leaving me. She's such a
so
bleep,
sad.
bleep, 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 bleep.
This is so sad.
Just wrong.
I feel emotional. Like I have those people who are always like, "Oh, I've been gone. I'm so ready to get home."
Ooh, get me home.
And I never understood that because I'm like, did you not have a good vacation? I never had that feeling that I'm just ready to go back home. I mean, I don't know if they mean like their routine, but I'm not ready to go back home and get back to responsibilities and my job, and I'm not ready. Like I'm enjoying this just like free life and doing
got a
whatever I
taste.
want.
You got a taste of the good life. This is going to be your life as soon as you
Yes, it is gonna be my life.
mhm,
And this
speak
was
that,
this
right?
was a test.
It was
Not a test, a taste,
a
like
taste,
you
a
said.
little sampling.
Yes, of how it could
sample
be.
platter.
Right.
Your life could be as delicious as that food wasn't yesterday. I mean, can we just have a moment and address that food?
That food was terrible.
That food was if Bland was an eating establishment. That food was.
That sausage was straight cafeteria sausage, like that I used to get served.
I'm pretty sure there was a microwave in the kitchen.
It was because it was too fast.
I'm pretty
Remember
sure
she
there
brought
was a
the bacon,
microwave.
and I was like, "Oh, I said sausage," and she was back in 2 minutes.
She was back
I'm
with the
sorry.
quickness. Yeah.
You don't cook sausage that fast.
First of all, if sausage doesn't have any seared lines on it, if there is no I don't think there was a crackle in that
Nothing.
that sausage.
There was nothing in that sausage.
Nothing.
It was just like
It was
here.
just there. Yeah. It was definitely.
It wasn't hot.
No.
It wasn't anything. It was
I want to
terrible
say
food.
it looked as us though there was a rubbery texture to it.
There was a rubbery texture.
I didn't see any searing.
And
I
it
didn't
smelled
see any,
just like, I don't even know. Just
old gym tire.
Old high school cafeteria.
Yeah, that was, it wasn't a good look. No. I really had high hopes though, you know, because it's like, sometimes you don't want to judge a book by its cover, looks can be deceiving or whatever, and I was like, you know what, this is a super Karen. A super Karen restaurant.
And then sometimes those hole in the walls, you'd be like,
be the
okay.
good one. Right.
Yes. That
so
was a
I was
no.
really hoping that it was a super Karen, you know, decor, but there was like a Tasha in the back, you know,
right.
or even
there was,
you know, even a Thalaya in the back. Somebody back there.
Yeah.
But Karen was back there.
Karen was back there.
She was. I mean, she was probably giving her best. So
it was terrible.
Yeah. She tried. She tried it, but she tried. She tried. But I think that was the Lord, you know, putting us in a position to where we could meet Chef.
Oh yeah, we did.
Big Sean. We could meet Big Sean, Taste of Soul.
Yes.
Who was able to give us the information that we needed for when we had the breakdown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So God works in mysterious and bland
God
ways.
does.
He does. He does.
He does have a funny way of putting things together, and then you look back and you're like, oh, that's why. That's why, God. Okay.
Right there.
Okay, we get it.
I will say though, that feeling of turning your key and hearing the, it just, I mean, not that that's the exact sound, but you get where I'm going with that. There's nothing like that sound.
Right.
And then just flying down the road with just no cares, no worries.
Right. It really puts things in perspective.
It does.
Yeah.
It really
makes
does.
you appreciate those little things.
Right.
Of that turning of the key.
That turning of the key.
Feeling that power. Yeah.
I gotta say, yesterday was rough for me in the car. I think I'm gonna probably do some videos just about some of the things that I want to share from what I went through. But I realized that so much of my life is being in control. Because I felt out of control before. So there's so many things that, like, I believe whatever in your power to control, you control it. But I really like that feeling of feeling in control. And so yesterday, not being in control was very triggering for me. And I gotta say, having you just keep your cool and keep a level head was really helpful, because I was having full anxiety within. And I had to, like, I was doing my little techniques to keep it inside.
Yeah.
But I get frustrated when a situation is out of my control. But at the end of the day, you know that whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and you will get through it. And so you don't allow yourself ultimately to get sucked into the current of fear and anxiety. And so I felt like it was very metaphorical for life. Yeah. We were literally in harm's way, potentially, in a precarious situation with limited resources, but we did what we could do, what was in our power, and in the end it all worked out fine.
Yes. And I could
so
tell.
You too could.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I could tell that it was like starting to build up for you. And so instead of kind of fighting it, that's why I was like, here, just take the phone. Because I know that this at least will
and that's what it was.
Satisfy you. Yeah.
I wish. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
And I was thinking, because we were going to get to the same kind of answers, and then, you know, I was going to give the woman a piece of my mind of how this is just unacceptable. Like, this is a paid service. But it was just like, I knew that you needed some type of, like, calming.
Why don't you give them the backstory so they understand the phone call you're referencing?
Yeah, so I called AAA after putting in 2 requests already.
And waiting an hour.
Right, and we waited an hour for somebody.
I'm sorry, an hour past the time that was the maximum time, they said.
Yes. And so I didn't hear anything. Like, they were supposed to send text messages with updates from the driver and all of that. None of that came. And so we were just kind of chit-chatting, keeping ourselves entertained, and we looked down and just saw how much time had passed. So when I called back, first of all, that took forever. They sent me to like the Minnesota.
It was literally 23 minutes we were on hold.
Yeah, and then he's like, well, I'll transfer you to the California, you know, branch. So first of all, it was dead silence. Then I hung up, called back, finally just been on hold. Finally she picks up and she's just like, oh, hi, like, how can I help? I'm sorry.
Just nonchalant. My number is not connected to.
This is 2 calls in, 2 requests in, and you're just acting like this is all brand new. No, ma'am. I need you to pull up both of my requests. Tell me where my drivers are.
Super monotone.
Right. And she was like, oh, well, no, you couldn't have called at the 6:29 time. No, ma'am. That's the time I called. Like, I'm telling you, that's when I called. And she's like, no, that could. And then these are like conflicting locations. No, it's not. We're in this area on this interstate. It's the same. So anyway, it was just a back and forth with that lady. And she was just trying to tell me what it couldn't be when I know what I did. So yeah, it was an interesting call. And then come to find out, so we had to end up calling the police to wait with us because it got dark by then. And she admitted, oh, well, the first one got declined.
There was no follow-up. No phone calls.
When were you going to tell me that it got declined?
Hey, this is what the update is. This is what's happening. This is why it's taking so long.
Exactly. Like, if I hadn't called back, would I still be on the side of the road, ma'am?
Just sitting there. This is what was so funny when you were talking about, you could tell it made me feel better, even though you would have gotten to it, Neil and phone, is when I got out, and he said, you want to pop the truck? I said, oh boy, do I ever. And I jumped out. I said, I just want to do something. So when he goes to take the little flashlight, because at this point it's dark, he's going to the flashlight trying to look at the battery. I said, man, I'm a control freak. No, he's holding the flashlight. I said, do you want me to hold that for you? He said, no, I'm fine. I said, man, this has been brutal because I'm a control freak. It makes me feel calm when I'm doing something. He said, in that sense, what did he say? We said, what do you say in that? In that case, I can't think of what I was trying to say. In that case, do you want to hold the flashlight? I was like, gosh golly, I do. I held that flashlight. I had something to do for about 30 seconds. He cracked up. Yeah. Oh my God. And then after the police officer gets us running again, this guy comes like off-roading. But he comes off-roading in a like civilian car. Yeah. In a truck, unmarked, and just is off-roading, making a direct beeline towards our passenger door where Liz is sitting. And I'm just like, clearly this isn't a tow truck driver. Why would a truck driver off-road?
Is that AAA? Is that AAA coming?
Straight at the side of our car?
At the car? Maybe.
He's
so dark, I can't even see.
What is happening? And then come to find out the police officer was like, because I'm actually concerned for the police officers at this point, like, why is this guy rolling up on everybody? And he said, oh, this is my friend.
Yeah, but he wanted some friend time.
He wanted some friend time. On his
rescue. I guess. I don't know.
Take pictures.
He didn't feel like going back to work. I don't
Oh my gosh. But I can't wait for you guys to watch this, see our weekend, because my best friend always says this, your life is so unreal, people would probably think you were joking if they knew all the stuff. My life just a lot of twists and turns. A lot of twists and turns. Yeah. Every day is a winding road, as that song says.
Yeah, so this is now coming to an end. And I'm sad.
Back to my real life, full of editing and taking selfies on the couch. Not going anywhere in my beautiful city. Just selfies on the couch.
Back to being an adult. It's rough. Yeah. It's rough. It's gonna be weird not being able to talk. To be like, hey, what did you
without
want?
the phone.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't really feel like it deserves a whole phone call.
Right.
So you just gotta keep it to yourself. But if you're in person, you should be like, hey.
Yeah, you just blurt it out.
Okay, bye. Right. I can go back to what I'm doing now.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to just keep.
I'm kind of torn though. I feel like I need you selfishly to keep your place in Dallas so that when I come to Dallas, I have a place to stay. But then I kind of think of like, if you were to come to Cali, we could just do so much.
Right.
I mean, do we really need to go back to Dallas though? I don't know. We got to think this through.
We are. We're gonna plan this out.
We need to find a way.
One of us is gonna move, and
one of us is
gonna be her.
It's gonna be her. So it's not gonna be me. So we'll just have to work that out.
Yeah. So we thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.
I was gonna say, if you haven't, what is wrong with you?
What are you doing with your life?
Stop sampling.
I don't understand. Why would you miss out on all of this?
Just commit. It's not scary.
It doesn't hurt.
We're here for you.
we're here for you. We will support you if you're having some kind of like anxiety, commitment issues. So just go ahead and hit the button.
Yep. Just hit it. Just, well, wait. Let's give him a second.
Yeah,
Let's
give
just
him a second. Just go ahead and do it now.
Okay, I think that's enough time.
You did it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Okay.
Now that we got that worked out.
All right.
Appreciate that.
So now that's happened. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Why are you leaving me?
I know.
Wait, let me go. Get iron. No. Nobody asked you to leave. Whatever. I love you.
Love you.
Oh.
Until next time.
I'm already having withdrawals.
Bye. I know.
All right. Well, text me when you get in there, and then text
Okay.
me when you get on the plane, and then text me when you land. Bye, friends.